The Ohio River looked blacker than usual that night, like a ribbon of ink cutting through the darkness. The water barely seemed to move, a heavy, sluggish current that swallowed the light from the stars and the sliver of a moon above. Ciji and Chris stood on the concrete edge, their breath pluming in the cold mist that rolled off the surface. A shiver ran down Ciji's spine, and it wasn't just from the autumn chill. There was something deeply unsettling about the river tonight, a silence that felt heavier than just the absence of sound. Chris, ever the brave one, leaned closer, squinting into the gloom. He was trying to see what was causing the strange ripples near the bank. "What is that?" he murmured, his voice tight. Ciji held back, a knot of dread tightening in her stomach. "Chris, come back," she warned, but he was fixated. That's when he saw them. At first, it looked like pale branches or debris caught in the current. But then a finger twitched, and another. They were hands, pale, bony hands reaching up from the murky depths. Fingers stretched, grasping, clawing at the empty air just above the water's surface. "Ciji, look," Chris whispered, his voice trembling. She peered over his shoulder and a gasp caught in her throat. It wasn't just one or two. There were dozens of them. A forest of ghostly white hands breaking the surface, reaching, pleading. The water churned with faint, desperate splashes as they strained higher, dripping with black river water. They seemed to be pulling themselves up, desperate for something solid to hold on to. For a horrifying moment, Ciji thought they were reaching for them. One hand, eerily close to the edge, seemed to beckon Chris forward. He was captivated, leaning further and further over the edge, as if in a trance. Just as his balance started to fail, Ciji reacted. With a surge of adrenaline, she grabbed the back of his jacket and yanked him back with all her might. He stumbled backward, landing hard on the pavement beside her. The moment he was clear of the edge, the river stilled. Instantly, the hands vanished, sinking back into the oppressive blackness without a trace. The water was once again a smooth, glassy surface. It was as if nothing had happened. For a long, silent moment, they just stared at the spot, their hearts pounding in their chests. Finally, trembling, they looked down at their feet. And there, glistening wetly on the dry concrete where they stood, were dozens of perfect five-fingered handprints. Thanks for tuning in for another tale of terror. If that sent a shiver down your spine, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more spooky stories. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.